it's Chloe and we're back with another video. This is Make a Move Season 1, Episode 2. Shareese, get the pole out of your ass. Pull it out. Because you're doing way too much. Just a little bit too much for me. Like, y'all grown. And you sitting there just doing the most. Okay? But we're going to get into it when it's time to get into it. But before we do that, I need you guys to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video on through. And if you like what you see and like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If y'all one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Okay, like the video, like the video, like the video. Check your subscriptions and make sure you're still subscribed, because for some reason, just some strange, odd reason, YouTube is unsubscribing people from me, and I don't like that. Okay, so just make sure you're still subscribing, part of the family. But with that being done, let's go ahead and get into this review. Tamika is not playing with these women, okay? The men are at the door. The men are literally at the door, ready to walk on in, okay? She brought in 4 men for these women, okay? Soon as Sharice see the man in the suit, she like, oh my God, I hope the man in the suit is for me. Girl, just because the man has on a suit does not mean he is the ish, okay? Doesn't mean that. But okay, we're going to let you have it. So she picks the man named Cameron for Zia, and I'm not mad at it. I like my man a little bit more clean cut, so I was like, please just retwist the hair. But you know, I think that's the style he was going for, so it just is what it is, okay? Of course, she did pick the man in the suit, Maurice, for Sharice, and you know, she's just sitting there blushing like a little schoolgirl, and I like that side of Sharice. I like when she's being soft and, you know, just innocent, as opposed to always being, okay, instead of always being that. She picked Roman for Venisha, and he's a tall man just like she like him. Not gonna lie, they look like a cute couple together, okay? Like when you see them together visually, they look cute together. And then she picked Marcus for Ashley. Now, I could just look at Marcus and tell that Marcus is not going to be able to handle Ashley. Like, you could just look, his energy doesn't say I can handle all that is Ashley. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, okay? So they're going on these dates immediately. Go change, get dressed, and meet these men outside for these dates, okay? Now, Zia and Carmen go out on a date, and they have a lot in common. Like, they both went to school in Atlanta. They're both entrepreneurs. Like, there's a lot of chemistry between them, and it's definitely some attraction, okay? Zia did say that she's more attracted to Cameron than she is to Jabari. Of course, because Jabari was never really your type anyway. You picked that other man. You remember that other man that you picked? Okay? So, I could definitely see her being more connected to Carmen than Jabari, and Carmen actually seems like he's a little bit more on her level. You know what I mean? So, Ashley goes on a date with Marcus, and they go on bike riding. And I'm just like, with Ashley, how you know that I know how to ride a bike? Because no, you're not about to embarrass me like this. Ashley was like, I can't ride no bike. Watching her try to ride that bike was the funniest thing, because, baby, a woman like me would have been like, we just gonna push this bike and go for a walk, okay? You're not about to have me falling out here, scraping up my knees and all that other stuff. Where's my helmet? Where's my knee pads? Where's my elbow pads? I need all of that, okay? Because what we're not about to do is hurt myself out here on this bike. But they go and sit down. We find out he's a teacher. They both have this love for children, which is really good. I didn't feel any chemistry. The fact that, you know, he said, you know, you had on that gold dress, and she was like, I ain't have on no gold dress. It was 10. Now, I'm going to say this. That man definitely was checking out Zia, because she definitely had on yellow, okay? Let's just make that clear. But in his defense, her dress could be mistaken for a gold or a yellow if you don't really know your colors like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or if you're just trying to remember. He was just trying to remember, okay? But ultimately, he don't really see it for Ashley. We know that. She know that. Everybody know that, okay? So Venisha and Roman go on their date, and he played basketball, and like, he seems like a really good dude. But I started getting concerned when it came to Carmen, because he was talking about that he hasn't been in a relationship since 2008. Whoa, buddy. That's some years, okay? I graduated high school in 2007. So that's some years, okay? And then, like, his last serious relationship, when he was in that relationship, was only 2 years, baby. You're not ready. You're not ready for marriage. Venisha won marriage. You're not ready for that. And I really feel like if they stop picking these men from any old will who just say they want to be in a relationship or want to be married out of the woodworks, then we can really get some good quality men. Not saying he's a bad quality of a man, but I don't think that man even knows where to begin when it comes to a committed relationship, let alone marriage. And that's something that we know Venisha wants. And she's not playing around with it. Like when he asked her, like, why are you not in a relationship? You must have a lot of men. And it's like, I could have a lot of men, but if they don't want what I want, I'm not about to entertain it. So I'm not mad at her for that. But yeah, he's just not it. He's definitely not it. So Shareese and Maurice go out to eat. And he just seems so boring. Like, even him trying to crack a joke or whatever, it's just not landing the way I thought it would land. But he got his own practice, and that's good enough for me. Ching, ching. But anyway, okay. But on a serious note, he brought Shareese some of the most prettiest flowers I've seen lately, okay? The orchids, the roses, like, it was beautiful. I was like, that's what I'm talking about, grown man. That's what I'm talking about. So we found out that he was married before. His youngest child is 21. And I don't know why that's a problem for Shareese. His youngest child is 21, Shareese. It's a very slim chance that you're going to find a man with no children and no past marriages at 51. Come on, like, you need to get out your head. I'm starting to think that Shareese is the problem. Is she the problem? Yeah, she's the problem. She really needs to look in the mirror and really think and really change some things about her because, baby, you're standing in your own way. You really sitting there hell-bent on this man who got a 21-year-old daughter? Like she's calling, like she needs him to take her to school every day? Get over yourself. Like, get over it. But I'm not going to lie, the date did go a little stale. But I got a guilty pleasure. Okay, let me tell y'all my guilty pleasure. I like to watch mukbangs, okay? So I wasn't upset at watching them eat that steak. It looked good, okay? I wish they would have paid a little bit more attention to it. But I am with Shareese because, like, when you go out on a first date, that awkward silence is really awkward silence. They would say they're looking like a married couple who was mad at each other. They didn't really want to talk to each other but wanted to eat, okay? That's what it was giving. But this is the time to really get to know someone. Ask more questions. Dig deep. But he didn't have no questions that he really wanted to ask her. And she was literally pulling for strings at this point to, like, really try to get a conversation. And it just wasn't flowing the way, you know, conversations should flow. So now that all the dates are over, the women get back and they start talking to Tamika, okay? So Tamika's like, how's everything going? How's the dates? How's the house? Y'all settling good, you know? And, you know, Shareese was like, I just got some rules. So I was like, here we go. She said that she don't want no guys in the house. So apparently they was having a good old time the night before, okay? They was drinking, talking, kicking back, whatever the case may be. And Zia came out and was like, how y'all feel about having male company? Now, I personally feel like that's a good idea when it comes to the way, when it comes to a dating show, because you get to get a little bit more time with the men. You get to see how they interact with each other. You get to see how they interact with the other women, if they really like them and things like that. Like, I could understand why you would want to invite the men over. Like, come on, grow up. So Ashley was like, I don't care, I'm down. Venisha said, I'm grown. We grown. Do what you want to do, okay? But Shareese said, nope, ain't having it. Don't want no men in this house, okay? And that was it. Okay, so now I'm sitting here like, all right, okay, seemed like everything went well. But no, it couldn't have went that well because Shareese is mad that Shareese is mad that she had to go open the door for someone the next morning. So are you mad that you had to open the door for her, or are you mad that she wanted men to come to the house? Because I'm not understanding. What's 3 seconds out of your morning to get up and open the door for her to come in the house? She left the house out of respect for you so that there would be no men in the house, and you still find a problem with it? Like, girl, grow up. I'm not saying, like, you don't have the right to be upset that somebody woke you out your sleep, but is it this serious? Is it this serious? I really need to know, like, is it this serious that you need to be sitting here, like, really dragging it? Like, I don't want nobody waking me up. Like, girl, bye. Now, Zia, let's talk about it, sis. Let's talk about it. I need to talk to you directly. What's up with you? Why are you lying? Talking about something? I was in my room. No, you wasn't. We knew immediately you wasn't in your room. Even Tamika was like, Zia, where you was at, girl? Oh, I went for a run. You ain't go for no run, sis. You ain't go for no run. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it. But here's the tea, y'all. So, according to Zia, she posted a video, which is supposed to be like receipts of her like coming into the house. Like, I'm looking for, like, let me see if I can get in the house. It's giving, I set this up so I could look like I went for a run. I went for a walk. No. I'm going to play that clip at the end of this video, so stick around for it. But my thing is, like, sis, even if you went for a run, even if you went to hang out with Cameron, even if you went to do whatever it is you wanted to do, you are a grown woman. You don't have to answer to nobody. You did not bring nobody into that house, and it just is what it is. But I will tell you this, I would never call Shareese to open the door for me. She would be the last person. I would have to literally be like not able to sneak through the back door to call Shareese. Because like she's just not it. Call Ashley. Ashley the one with no boundaries and no rules. So the women have to make their choice tonight, and all the men come over to mix and mingle so they can figure out who they feeling, who they want to keep, and who they want to send home, okay? So Ashley pulls Marcus and Donald to the side, and she tells Marcus, like, look, I think you're a cool guy, but honestly, I just think you here to date anybody. Like, I need someone who's really here for me, which she also feels a little bit concerned about when it comes to Donald. Like, is he really here for me? I don't think Donald really liked Ashley, but out of the two, it was best to go with him. It was just best to go with him, okay? So Shareese is talking to Cameron over there, having a good old time. And I'm not going to lie, the conversation was kind of cute. I'm like, what's happening here? What's up with this? Because wasn't you hanging out with Zia all night? Because that's what he told Shareese, okay? Because Shareese over there being nosy talking about something. So who you was dating? And he was like, I was dating Zia. She was like, I might have a bone to pick with you. Now, how you know that she was out with him? Out of all the men that she could have been out with, like men she know from home or somebody or another or one of the other men that she was dating previously, why did you just bring that up to him? Because you could have got her caught up in some mess if she wasn't out with him. He said Zia hit him up last night and was like, hey, you want to hang out? And he came, picked her up, and they was just talking all night long. Right. Zia felt uncomfortable with their conversation, so she went and got him, right? So she brought him in the house, and she was, like, talking to him. Now, she really said, like, we really need to get to know each other. I'm like, but if y'all was talking all night long to the break of dawn, how y'all really don't really know, how you not really get into, like, his past relationships and stuff like that? I'm just saying, it don't, the math ain't mathing. If you ask me, the math ain't mathing, but it ain't my place. It ain't my place, okay? Of course she's going to pick Cameron over Jabari because, like, Jabari was never really her type anyway. She just had a better connection with him than she had with that other dude, okay? So I'm not surprised. She said that she thinks that Jabari is really into Venisha, and he says you ain't lying. Venisha is definitely his first choice, okay? He's all in with her. And I like them for each other so far, okay? So Shareese let Antonio go because they ain't got no chemistry, which I can understand. And him having a young child, I get that, okay? But I don't know why she keep bringing up this man having an ex-wife and a child like it's an issue. Girl, it's not an issue. His kids, his youngest child was 21. I'm sure he ain't got no baby mama drama. I'm sure he don't. Get over it, okay? Then Venisha goes ahead and she gonna pick Jabari. Child, if y'all know how many times I messed up that man name, y'all will be like, Chloe, cut it out. Okay, stop it. But she picked Jabari. And my thing is, she doesn't want, and my thing is that she doesn't want to do what she did on Ready to Love, like just by sticking with that one person and locking in. But I think that she made the best decision because Cameron ain't ready, sis. He ain't ready, okay? And if you would have went with him just because you didn't want to do what you did on Ready to Love, you would have screwed up your whole process. So for me, I think you made the right decision. You and Jabari seem like y'all could really be something, but don't get settled in so quick. Keep your options open and, you know, see what's going on out there with these other men. If Shareese didn't have a stick stuck up her behind, maybe you could have invited him over and y'all could have really talked a little bit more. But instead, you got to go sit outside in a car like some teenagers and really get to know each other. Anyway, which brings me back to, like, when the women are in the kitchen cooking and everything, they're having a good old time talking or whatever the case may be. And Shareese, I'm just sitting here looking at you sideways, sis, because you are nasty. What's your purpose of trying to compete with Zia over Cameron? Like, you don't even really like him, do you? Like, I just feel like you just doing a lot. And she like, well, it's gonna be hard to get him. No, it's not, because he obviously is feeling Zadia a lot more. And you don't even want him. You just want him to make Zadia feel some type of way. Shareese sat in that kitchen and was gaslighting her the whole entire time. Couldn't have been me, because I would have cursed her out. Zadia's like, well, I would think that if we're a sisterhood, you will come to me and tell me about it. Well, I'm not you. Well, then what's the purpose? Like, you gotta go run to Tamika. Oh my God, I had to open the door for Zadia. Like, she's gonna get a whooping or something. Like, girl, go home. Then she's like, I don't have to be here. I just don't want no men in the house that I'm in. There were no men in the house that you were in. What are you talking about? Matter of fact, there was just a whole bunch of men in this house that you in. So what are you talking about? You sound slow. Go home. If you gonna be that uncomfortable around men that everybody's dating, go home, Shareese. Nobody's stay here to appease you. And she's not staying with you, because I caught that when you was talking to Tamika the first time. Oh, she's staying with me. No. Y'all staying in this house, and y'all need to come to an agreement. They're fine with not having no men in the house. So don't be upset when you gotta open the door for somebody, because apparently y'all, why they ain't got no keys? Somebody get these ladies some keys so we don't have to go through this no more. This can all be solved if y'all get them a key to the house. Shareese sitting in this house. I like my sleep. Girl, it don't look like it. The bags under your eyes is telling us a whole nother story, but that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother time, okay? Anyway, y'all, that's what happened. Shareese threatened to pack her stuff to leave, and I'm just like, go. Girl, go. Because your energy is negative, and we don't want that. We trying to find us a man. Like Venisha said, if you take all that energy and invest it in finding a man, you might find one. You might. Just about. Yeah. And that was Make a Move. I hope y'all enjoyed this review. The episode was good. The season so far, I'm enjoying, to be honest with you. Let me know what you think down below. I wish we really could vote so we could just vote Shareese out the house, but we can't do that, okay? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.